Hey everybody, this is ZZ, and welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. In the last episode, we got the Zelnaga artifact, or the Keystone as they call it. And we also helped Raynor fend off forces of Nawood. In this mission, we will warp to another area. We have 25 extra solar, so we can get Solar Lance right now if we want, but I'm going to wait one more mission before getting that. Trust me, it'll be worth it when we get it. The assembly panel.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army hierarch.
We can get Immortals, which are the basic Immortals. They create they get increase the amount of damage absorbed by barriers by 100% whenever that is used. So it absorbs 200 damage, which is very useful. Also have the Annihilator. It just shoots a giant ball at you. The Immortals are better for now. There's some better when you get it later, though, and I'll get into that when the time comes. But for right now, let's warp to the next area.
Zeratul, old friend, I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Notice this world only has 5,000 people on it, and they're all Protoss. So let's go and see what happens.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers, the forbidden weapon, they were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient Purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it. Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors!
Interesting.
The War Council awaits you, hierarch. The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Zelnaga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
I know, I know.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The Deul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
I know, I'll go into that later, don't worry.
The Purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Zelnaga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
Keep that in mind. Keep what Artanis just said in back
Our
of your head.
scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering system after system. We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
Or you can go in there balls deep, guns blazing, getting your friend shot in the ass.
If we are to obtain the purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
Alright, this mission, if I remember what it is, it's not too incredibly hard. I can't remember exactly though.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
Yep, you heard it here first, folks. The next mission is another timed mission.
You have not enough minerals.
Blizzard loves throwing this at you, timed missions.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
Can I get these, please? The good thing is there's only one way into your base, so you don't have to worry about too much about defending the back end, because there's only one entrance in. And I probably should have changed that to warp in reinforcements. Didn't do, so that's going to make this a little bit harder. But not undoable.
We stand unified.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
Justice be done.
We have sentries. If used right, I shouldn't lose a zealot, but I'm going to just because of stupid shit. And I screwed that up already. Let's restart this. If you're wondering what that giant cut was, I ended up having to scrap the last recording. Let's try this again, shall we?
You have not enough minerals.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
Yeah, this mission is harder than I remember it being, but I did get it first try last time. I just made a giant army and attacked. What I did before was I ended up not using a giant army to attack. I made a small army and slowly moved, which is a bad way to do this mission. I also don't have warp and reinforcements, which again I should have done.
Force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
I need to remember that I have that ability to warp in reinforcements that I don't use. Because that would save a lot of problems. Let's not forget that I have that too. Playing this game when you're sick is not a good idea.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
Playing this when you're sick and dizzy is not a good idea, guys. Just FYI on that. I'm going to do this a little more strategic. I'm going to make a bigger army before I go out and I start attacking them. I'm going to do as I did before and place a pylon down here to warp in. Block off my gate up here. But you guys didn't see that because I scrapped that recording. So, yeah, I did that last time.
You have not enough minerals.
I'm thinking that's why I'm sitting not saying much, trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to pull this off.
For Artanis and Taro Tessica.
Now, like I said, I don't always go for the bonus objectives. I'm not going to go for them in this mission just because it's kind of hard to get them. So I'm not going to go for the bonus ones in this particular mission. But I have gotten them. I mean, like I said, I've beaten this entire campaign. It's not a big deal. I can do this easy. It's just playing when you're sick, you forget some things, and it just doesn't turn out very well. So if this episode is scrappy, doesn't look normal for me, it's because I'm playing sick, and I just wanted to get it done. Quite honest, I just want to get the mission done to get it over with. I don't like leaving it idle like that. I don't like these missions in the first place. I'm not a huge fan of this campaign. I like the story in it, but I don't like the campaign itself. And that's something that I gotta deal with. I'm doing this, I said I was gonna do it, I'm gonna finish this out. I will show you how to beat them. But this is not the most enjoyable campaign I've ever done. Put it that way. I'll go into my thoughts on it after I'm done like I always do, and then we'll deal with it from there. I'm making 6 gates now. I'm actually backing these guys up. They need to back up into the base, let the cannons take care of it. And then we're good. That attack I knew was coming, so now these guys can go back down. And that will hold for right now. I will make more, but I do need to start getting some units out. This can get to about right here before you start attacking. You should be able to make it in time. Once these gateways are done, I'll have 6 warp gates, which is great. Like what you need for this mission is about 6 gates to get forces out fast enough to deal with things. And remember, just the way I'm going to slowly move upwards. So what I'm going to have to do, you have to slowly move upwards, and I place pylons at certain points.
You have not enough minerals.
I only have 10 units, but I'm going to attack them. That's really all you need. It's just 10 quick units to attack, take out the warp prism, and the cannon's not working anymore, and yeah. Stuff like that. Pretty simple. This army's not big enough for what I need. Put it that way. Early on, resources are a problem, but later on, you'll be more worried about focusing your army, so the resources will just be there. Now, if you followed the beam completely, the beam can kill you, and the beam will kill you if you step in it. So, number 1, don't stand on the beam. Number 2, have fun.
You have not.
I am here in the shadows.
Got 15 units. I'm going to attack this little set right here. I shouldn't lose a unit because if I micro back or blinking. We get sentries in this mission, but they don't really have that great of a perk. Now I'm using deploy pylon a lot because number 1, it saves money. Number 2, my units don't have to walk as far to get back to where they need to go.
You have not enough minerals.
Come on, give me the minerals I need already.
You have not enough minerals.
Thank you.
You require
21.
I am here in the shadows.
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it.
Now, Immortals always die first
Excellent.
because they focus on heavy armor stuff.
For now.
Now this is actually an attack that was going to my base that I kind of intercepted, which it's helpful when you do that. It also sucks when they have phoenixes to lift you up. Just keep making stalker. 26 of them, that's good. How my upgrades doing? Give me shields. You want to be fully upgraded, just makes things a lot easier if you are. Now this is going a lot better than my previous recording.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
More sentries. Kind of a good thing.
Be as you say.
Now this base is just small Zealot and Phoenix. This isn't too hard to take. I'm not too worried about it. They do have Colossi. I believe they have a carrier as well. So you are going to get hit by some pretty big things. I created a shortcut back to my base by killing that, by the way. I'm going to sit here for a minute and wait. Because,
Our
yeah.
forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Displacement beam will hurt you if you walk into it. Just put it that way.
Very well.
Don't think that needs to actually be explained, but yes, displacement beam hurts. I don't know why I jumped in here. This isn't even necessary to do. I'm just doing it because it's here, pretty much. I actually didn't know this was up here. I think this is the base they attack you from. You take it out. It should probably make things a lot easier. But I mean, if I fail this, I'm just going to reload it, because I mean, I shouldn't have even attacked this. I really should not have attacked this at all. This is their primary base. So I mean, just taking this out in itself is a little bit excessive. I'm gonna focus on the. I can actually take this entire base out. It's not a big deal. If you do this right, you can take everything out. I mean, take out the pylons, and you pretty much have it one anyway. This is just a more they screwed with me, they're gonna die kind of thing. As I am warping those pylons into random locations because I'm putting them in places to make it easier for them to get to. Because I want my guys to be able to get to them. And I probably needed to make this detour because I can't go up there right now and attack because they got the laser going on. So I'm just going to kill this base off. And if you need an expansion, this is an expansion point right here. It's a good expansion point actually. I'm not 100%, but I believe this is where the majority of the attacks on your base come from. So yeah. Take this out, and that should halt a lot of the base attacks. You may still get some, but that should be the majority of them. Actually, I'm just going to wait actually until I get this next set of stalkers up.
You have not enough minerals.
Really?
You have not
Really?
enough minerals.
Come on.
You have not enough minerals.
You require my skill. I am here.
Okay, 36 stalkers is a pretty good force to have. I still got my little bomb there. Now these guys should be, some of these guys should be injured. You just gotta, you don't need to focus fire this for you want. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I didn't this time. But if you focus fire, check out the Archon first, obviously, because it's an Archon. Now we have to wait again because of the laser. So while we wait, we warp in more units.
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm out of pylons. And I just sniped my own stalker.
State
39 of these.
I am here in the shadows.
It's actually really hard to do this because the laser's in your way.
Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
I'm not in the beam. I gotta stop sniping my own damn stalkers. It's just frustrating when I do that.
You must construct additional pylons.
Now, I am not supply capped and this supply blocked right now. So, I mean, it's doable and stuff. So, if I can get down this ramp, I should be good.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
Take out that. Focus on the Colossi because it can do a massive damage to you because of its AoE attack. Now just kill everything that's here. You want to kill everything here because it makes things a lot easier if you kill everything. Because they'll start producing troops and yada yada yada, you know the drill. Snipe the pylons, of course. Take out the warp gate, and that should give me an achievement. Or get it at the end, I don't know.
Releasing sentries from stasis.
Why don't you release them while I'm actually fighting?
Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
That's actually a pretty bad thing that he's doing. Can you kill the freaking High Templar? Snipe out the Colossi with that. We have this part taken down. This is the last stretch. If you take this out, you pretty much have the mission won if you can get past this. Can't if you go up this way. This is the last piece of solarite.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
Take out the warp prism, because they're just like pylons. Why not take out the pylons? I cannot see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. This is actually very disorienting. I can't see what I'm doing, and I'm also very dizzy to begin with today. Blink to the Immortal, take it out. I said the Immortal, but okay, don't listen to me with the Immortals. Blink to the Colossi and take it out. You actually don't even have to do that. I can just do this to win the mission. Walk up here, blink to there. But I'm just going to take out the correct pylon. Oh god, I failed. Oh Jesus. That was not supposed to happen like that. I'm running low on time, running low on time. Time is now an essence. Time is not of the essence here. You need to kill that pylon too, which I forgot about.
We move on.
And then you can just walk on in and touch that and you win. If I mess this up because of that, I'm going to be really upset.
The heart of darkness. Intriguing. Very well.
I did take out most of their stuff, that's not bad. What am I doing? Why am I attacking? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just a straight up idiot. I attacked the wrong spot.
I am here in the shadows.
I might actually have to reload this just because of me being an idiot. I'm gonna walk down here, snipe this pylon with this, and then teleport back onto that and you win. That's what I'm gonna do. But I gotta get there really fast now. And I just messed it up horribly, so I might not actually do it because of the time right now. Don't kill the shield bag, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Give me vision of the pylon, give me vision of the pylon, vision of the pylon, vision of the pylon. Vision of the pylon, good. Stalker, blink! Move it! On that. Good job, we did it. That's all you gotta do. But what awaits us next time, now that we have centuries? Find out in the next episode. Let's play Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
We shall.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.